A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trinity Ball on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for games 3 and 4 of this four-game series between the TBC Eagles and the Conquistadors of Florida National University. Before we begin today's doubleheader, we'd like to ask everyone to please stand for prayer. Heavenly Father, again, we come to you and give you praise for the talents you bestowed on these young men. We ask, Lord, that you keep everyone free from harm or injury and heal those already hurting, Lord, very quickly. Father, let every word, action, and deed on this field and surrounding facilities be glorifying to you. Bless the Conquistadors as they travel home tonight. Give them safety around their bus, Father. And above all, help us remember to worship you, our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. And now the starting lineups for the Florida National University Conquistadors, led by head coach Nick Strong. Batting first, playing center field, number 23, Jordan Lewis. Batting second at second base, number 21, Daniel Silgato. Batting third in right field, number 7, Gino Bellantoni. The cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 26, Roberto Fernandez. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 13, Matthew Gonzalez. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 9, Eric Rodriguez. Batting seventh at third base, number 17, Eduardo Ponce. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 46, Ben Schaefer. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 2, Jose Carpina. And pitching for the Conquistadors, number 4, Carlos Sanchez. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles, led by head coach John Copeland. Leading off, playing third base, number 3, Graham Gorman. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 14, Ryan Ongst. Batting third in left field, number 9, Gavin Williams. Batting cleanup, playing first base, number 34, David Hickey. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 2, Jordan Fernandez. Batting sixth in center field, number 10, Parker Laffrey. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 4, Nate Norguris. Batting eighth, doing the catching, number 19, Drew Gifford. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 41, Seth Reeves. And pitching for the Eagles, number 15, Jacob Brigman. At this time, we ask everyone to please remain standing and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are watching online or listening. I'm your commentator today, Lucas Spee, as we are very excited to see this wonderful game of baseball as Trinity Baptist College faces Florida National College. Trinity Baptist College did play Florida National College yesterday at a doubleheader. One win, one loss. First game, the score was 17-3. Tough game for Trinity Baptist College, but then they came back in the second game as they defeated Florida National College 7-2. Hopefully we get to see a nice, exciting game of baseball today. The starting three hitters for Florida National College, the center fielder number 23, Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis, a right-handed hitter, 6'2" junior from Toronto, Canada, from Herkimer Community College. Batting second, the second baseman, number 21, Daniel Silgado. Daniel Silgado, 5'8" junior from Wellington, Florida, transferred from Community College of Baltimore County, Essex. And hitting number three, the right fielder, number 7, Giro Bellatoni. Giro Bellatoni, junior from Boca Raton, Florida, from Walla Walla Community College. As now we start the game. Hitting for TBC is number 15, Jacob Brigman. Left-handed pitcher, freshman from Homestead, Florida, from Florida Christian School. First pitch from Jacob Brigman. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Fastball right into the zone for strike two. The windup. The pitch. Ball one. One ball, two strikes. It's Jordan Lewis. A pop out to the shortstop, Seth Reeves, as he makes the easy catch to put one out into the game. Now batting, second baseman, number 21, Daniel Silgado. Foul ball by Daniel Silgado. As the first pitch to him was a fastball, a little out of the zone. One out, top of the first. The pitch from Jacob Brigman. Breaking ball, ball one. One on one, the pitch count. A live drive down the middle as the ball passes Seth Reeves for an easy single base hit for Daniel Silgado, as that is the first hit of the game. Now batting at number 3, the right fielder, number 7, Giro Bellatoni. First pitch to him was a changeup out of the zone for ball one. Lefty v lefty as Jacob Brigman, left-handed pitcher, against Giro Bellatoni, a left-handed hitter. And a pop fly right to left field, and a diving catch from Grant Williams as Daniel Silgado takes the advantage off first base and takes second. Now hitting for Florida College, the catcher, number 26, Roberto Fernandez. Roberto Fernandez, a right-handed hitter, junior from Miami Beach, Florida, transferred from Allegheny Community College. 2 outs, top of the first. We got a runner on second. First pitch, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. A wind up. The pitch, way out of the zone for ball 2. As a reminder, number 21, Daniel Silgado, is on second base for Florida National College in scoring position. Jacob Brigman on the mound. The pitch, and a foul ball for Roberto Fernandez. Two balls, one strike. As Daniel Silgado takes a huge lead off a second. As Seth Reeves thinks about it. The pitch hits the ground, passes the catcher. As Daniel Silgado takes third. And that is ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on third. As Roberto Fernandez trying to bring his teammate Daniel Silgado home to put the first run of the game. Jacob Brigman trying to close out this inning. Fastball right into the zone for strike 2. As the pitch count is now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on third. The pitch from Jacob Brigman. And a hit right to the left fielder, Grant Williams. As that's a RBI single for Roberto Fernandez. As Daniel Silgado puts the first run of the game. And puts 1 score for Florida National College. Now hitting the designated hitter, number 13, Matthew Gonzalez. Matthew Gonzalez, a sophomore from Santiago, Dominican Republic, transferred from the University of Northwestern Ohio. Is a hit right to third baseman Graham Gorman as he makes an easy throw to first baseman David Hickey as that closes out the first inning. As the score is 1-0, Florida National College leads. Third baseman, number 3, Graham Gorman. First pitch is ball 1. Graham Gorman, freshman from DeLand, Florida, from Father Lopez School. Pitching for Florida National College is number 4, Carlos Sanchez. Second pitch of Graham Gorman's ball 2. Carlos Sanchez Jr. from New York, New York. Transfer from Allegheny Community College. Third pitch of Graham Gorman, ball 3. 3 balls, no strike. Bottom of the first. The pitch from Carlos Sanchez. Breaking ball for strike 1. On deck, the designated hitter, number 2, Ryan Unks. Ball outside of the zone for Graham Gorman, as that's the first walk of the game. First walk for Carlos Sanchez. And now TBC has a runner on first.
Now batting, number 14, Ryan Onks.
First pitch to Ryan Onks is ball 1. Ryan Onks, a senior from hometown Jacksonville, Florida, from Mandarin High School. The second pitch to Ryan Onks is ball 2. Ryan Onks, left-handed hitter. Wild pitch. No harm, no foul. As Graham Gorman stays on first. As the pitch count is 3 balls and no strike. No outs. Bottom of the first. Fastball. Strike 1 for Carlos Sanchez. Three balls, 1 strike, no outs. Ball 4 for Carlos Sanchez, as that puts Ryan Onks at first and moves Graham Gorman to second.
Now batting, number 9, Gavin Williams.
The left fielder, number 9, Grant Williams. Gavin Williams comes at the plate, freshman from Port Orange, Florida, from Spruce Creek High School. Gavin Williams, a right-handed hitter. As there seems to be a little discussion from Florida National College on the mound as they're trying to encourage Carlos Sanchez. Carlos Sanchez does have 2 walks already, and runners on first and second. Graham Gorman now on second, and Ryan Onks, who just moved himself to first base. No outs. Bottom of the first. As Gavin Williams awaits his first pitch of the game. Change up for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch hits the ground again. Carlos Sanchez. His pitch count is now 1-1. TBC does have scoring position on second base as Graham Gorman can time to tie this game at 1-1. Ball out of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs. The windup. The pitch. And a crushing hit down left field. That is fair ball. As Graham Gorman rounds third. Ryan Onks moving to third base. Slides safe to third. And a base hit RBI double for Gavin Williams. As Graham Gorman ties up the game at 1-1.
Number 34, David Hickey.
Now TBC has runners on third and second as Ryan Onks is on third and the recent hit from Gavin Williams at second. Now hitting for Trinity Baptist College is number 34, the first baseman David Hickey, a freshman from Ormond Beach, Florida, from Fada Lopez School. His first pitch to him goes downstairs for ball 1. As there seems to be another conversation on the mound, trying to get this game in right order for Florida National College. The head coach for Florida National College is Nicholas Strong, and assistant Stefan Montel. Seems to be Carlos Sanchez coming out of the game. We'll be right back as we understand what is happening. We'll be right back. Welcome back as we got a relief pitcher for Carlos Sanchez as number 36 Juan Pablo Aurelian joins Florida National College on the mound. Juan Pablo Aurelian, freshman from Barranquilla, Colombia, from Day Christian High School. Still at the plate, number 34 for Trinity Baptist College, David Hickey. As there are no outs in the bottom of the first, runners on third and second. Ryan Onks on third and Gavin Williams on second. Three balls, no strikes for Juan Pablo. The windup. The pitch goes downstairs for ball 4 as David Hickey walks.
Now batting, number 2, Jordan Fernandez.
Hitting at number 5, the right fielder, number 2, Jordan Fernandez. Jordan Fernandez, freshman from Orlando, Florida. TNXL Academy is where he originated. Bases loaded for Trinity Baptist College. David Hickey at first, Gavin Williams on second, and Ryan Onks at third. The pitch inside for Jordan Fernandez, but ball 2. Juan Pablo Aurelian trying to get comfortable on the mound. Fastball. Strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. And a pop fly. An easy catch for the shortstop, Jose Carpena, as that puts the first out at the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 10, Parker Lafferty.
Number 10, Parker Lafferty on the stepping up to the plate. Senior from Winter Springs, Florida, from Winter Springs High School. Bases are still loaded. First pitch to Parker Lafferty. Strike 1. Aurelian winds up for the pitch. And a foul ball is called by the umpire. It seems that Parker Lafferty, when swinging at the bat, might have got a little contact on the ball. That puts the pitch count at 0-2. At 1 out, bases loaded. As Trinity Baptist College trying to put the game at their hands. As Ryan Onyx can put Trinity Baptist in the lead. As the pitch to Parker Lafferty goes downstairs as ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out as the score is 1-1. And a foul ball by Parker Lafferty that goes down the left field line. Keeps the pitch count the same at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded for Trinity Baptist College as Parker Lafferty is at the plate. And a base hit to the... So a base hit to Edward Ponce, the third baseman, as he throws it to his catcher, Roberto Fernandez, as to tag the base and get Ryan Onks out at home plate. That puts 2 outs. Still bases loaded for Trinity Baptist College. Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Nate Naguras. Nate Naguras, sophomore from Avion Park, Florida, from South Florida State. Juan Pablo Orlean trying to get Florida National College out of this hole. He's put in a tough situation. But has put 2 outs on the board. Still has bases loaded. As Gavin Williams moves to third. David Hickey on second. And Parker Lafferty moves himself to first. Contact off the bat. So that goes right to second baseman Daniel Silgad as he moves out of the zone. And that puts the score at 1-1. As Trinity Baptist College did put 1 run on the score. The score is 1-1. Bottom of the second coming, top of the second coming right up. Top of the second, score is 1-1. Both teams are tied. Now batting, the left-handed hitter, number 9, the left fielder, Eric Rodriguez. First pitch to him, breaking ball, ball 1. Eric Rodriguez, a junior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Transferred from Milwaukee Area Technical College. Second pitch to him, changeup for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the second. Strike 2. Another breaking pitch by Jacob Brickman. That puts the pitch count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch to Eric Rodriguez. And a foul ball to his dugout. Seems like the ball might have hit someone from his teammates. It looks like everyone's okay. Pitch count stays the same though, at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch from Jacob Brickman. And a fastball, contact off the bat. As the catch but from Nate Naguris puts 1 out at the top of the second. Now hitting the third baseman, number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Now hitting number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Eduardo Ponce, sophomore from Gatlinburg, Minnesota. From that Alvon School and transfer from Montgomery Community College. His first pitch to him is a strike. Edward Ponce, a right-handed hitter. Swing and a miss from Edward Ponce, and a fastball with heat behind that ball from Jacob Brickman. And that puts the pitch count at no balls and 2 strikes. The windup. The pitch. Change up. Just out of the zone for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. So Edward Ponce at the plate. Swing and a miss for Edward Ponce. That's the first strikeout for Jacob Brickman. And that puts 2 outs on the board at the top of the second. As the score is still 1-1.
Now batting, number 46, Ben Schauer.
Hitting at 8, first baseman, number 46, Ben Schaefer. First pitch to him is a strike. Ben Schaefer Jr. from Jacksonville, Florida. Transfers from Richard Bland Community College. Second pitch, way out of zone for ball one. One ball, one strike, 2 outs, top of the second. The windup, the pitch, swing and a miss from Ben Schaefer. And that puts 1 ball and 2 strikes at the pitch count. Nobody on base. It's Ben Schaefer trying to put his team on the board again. And a hit to shortstop Nate Naguris. Throws it to his first baseman teammate David Hickey, who puts the easy play out at first, and that closes the top of the second. The score is still the same as Jacob Brickman keeps the score at 1-1. Bottom of the second, the catcher, number 19, Drew Griffith, steps up to the plate against Juan Pablo Aurelian, still on the mound. First pitch is ball one. Drew Griffith, a sophomore from Cape Coral, Florida, transferred from Hocking College. That's the second pitch to him. Swing and a miss for Drew Griffith. That had a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Fastball again for strike 2. The pitch again. Contact off the bat for Drew Griffith. That goes left side. And result is a foul ball. Pitch count is the same though. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Drew Griffith. Breaking ball again for a strikeout. Drew Griffith. It's the first strikeout for Juan Pablo Aurelian. Bottom of the lineup, second baseman number 41, Seth Reeves, steps up to the plate. Seth Reeves, a freshman from Lando Lakes, Florida, from Sand Lake High School. Seth Reeves is a left-handed hitter. The first pitch is a ball outside. 1 out on the scoreboard. As it is bottom of the second. Nobody on base. Second pitch, ball 2. just below the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Contact off the bat from Seth Reeves, goes down the left field side. By the catch by the center fielder Jordan Lewis. That puts 2 outs. This game is a doubleheader against National College, as there will be a second game right after this finishes. If you are listening or watching, there will be a second streaming feed on YouTube.
Number 3, Graham Gorman.
Now batting back in the top of the order, the third baseman, number 3, Graham Gorman. Graham Gorman walked first inning and scored. The only person for TBC to score at the moment. Second pitch to him. Ball 2 for Graham Gorman, as that pitch was just below the zone again. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Contact off the bat. Graham Gorman, that goes way behind the fence for a foul ball. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Strike 2 as that ball went to the corner of the zone. The pitch count is now even at 2-2. Juan Pablo Aurelian winds up for the pitch. Breaking ball for strike 3, as that is the second strikeout for Juan Pablo and first strikeout for Graham Gorman. We'll be right back as the top of the third coming right up. Welcome back, top of the third. As up at the plate, the shortstop, number 2, Jose Carpena. First pitch to him is a fastball, strike 1. Jose Carpena, a junior from Humacaco, Puerto Rico, from Slam Charter High School. Strike 2, foul ball. Top of the third, score is 1-1. As on deck for Florida National College is number 23, Jordan Lewis. Strike 3 for Jose Carpena, as that's the second strikeout for Jacob Brickman. Now, as many of you know, we do have men's basketball game today. We are playing Southeastern Baptist College at 4. Commentating that game is Ray Bureau. This game is a South Region game and a season finale for the men's basketball. As a hit from Jordan Lewis, easy ground out to David Hickey. As that puts 2 outs on the board.
Now batting, number 21, Daniel Salgado.
Daniel Salgado steps up to the plate. Hold on. Apologize. Him and Graham Gorman are the only 2 players to score in this game right at the moment. First pitch to him is out of the zone. Outside for ball 1. Daniel Salgado had a single first inning. Fastball with heat behind it, but surprisingly out of the zone again for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Jacob Brickman. Contact off the bat, down the left field line for a foul ball. That puts strike 1. Seems like Salgado changed where he wants to hit. Strike 2. Change up from Jacob Brickman. So that puts the pitch count at even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. In the corner, and yet out of the zone. For 3 balls and 2 strikes for Jacob Brickman. As Daniel Salgado trying to get on base. The windup. The pitch from Jacob Brickman. Hits the ground for ball 4. First walk for Jacob Brickman. Second time for Daniel Salgado as he goes back to base.
Now batting, number 7, Gino Bellatoni.
Gino Bellatoni, the right fielder for National College. Had a pop fly first inning. First pitch to him out of the zone. Ball 1. If viewers at home can't see, Jacob Brickman has a tendency to somehow lose his hat on the mound while pitching. And a run from Daniel Salgado as he takes second and is safe. As Nate Niguris reacts to try to tag him out. Pitch count at 1-1 at 1 ball and 2 strikes for Giro Bellatoni. Pitch. Drew Griffith loses the ball in his glove, but it doesn't get past him. Pitch count now at 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Runner on second. Jacob Brickman, the pitch. Drew Griffith loses the ball again on his glove. That puts out 3 balls and 1 strike. With 2 outs. Top of the 3rd. Runner on second. Daniel Salgado. Giro Bellatoni tries to join Salgado on the plate. Ball 4 for Salgado. For Bellatoni as he walks as well. Now batting number 26, Roberto Fernandez. Roberto Fernandez, the catcher for Florida National College. That seems to be the conversation for Jacob Brickman, trying to encourage him. Coach just called timeout. Florida National College's dugout is singing and cheering for their teammates who are on base. As Daniel Salgado is on second and Giro Bellatoni on first. And trying to join them is the catcher Roberto Fernandez, who did have an RBI single in the first. Now it seems like the discussion's now over. Jacob Brickman can now pitch to Roberto Fernandez. 2 outs, runners on first and second, as the score is still 1-1. Now there seems to be a little play as they're trying to tag Daniel Salgado, who tried to steal third, and Daniel Salgado is caught out. As defensive play goes well, as the Trinity Baptist College dugout goes ecstatic as they get 3 outs for them. The score is 1-1 as TBC goes up to the plate. Welcome back. Bottom of the third as Ryan Ongs goes up to the plate. Score is 1-1. The pitch from Juan Pablo Oran right to him. An easy ground out to first as Ryan Ongs is out. Now batting number 9, the left fielder, Gavin Williams. Gavin Williams had an RBI and a double last time at the plate. Gavin Williams was the one to bring Graham Gorman back to home to put 1-1. As Juan Pablo Aurelian bases Gavin Williams again. First pitch to Gavin Williams. Contact on the bat. Foul ball as that goes over the heads of the dugout of Florida National College. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on base. Swing and a miss. Fastball from Juan Pablo Aurelian. That puts 0-2 the pitch count. 2 strikes against Gavin Williams. As Aurelian winds up for the pitch. At his own. Ball 1. One ball, one strike. The pitch from Aurelion. Outside the zone again for ball two, as the pitch count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gavin Williams awaits the pitch. And contact off the bat as that goes down the left field side to Eric Rodriguez, left fielder, as that is another base hit single for Gavin Williams. Gavin Williams having a really good time at the plate. So that's his second time on the plate. As Trinity Baptist College is going to try to use this opportunity on runner at first to score, to put them in the lead, as David Hickey steps up to the plate. The first baseman. And hit right past the shortstop and the third baseman, right to Aaron Rodriguez again. That's another base hit single for Trinity Baptist College, and that puts Gavin Williams on third and David Hickey at first. As we got runners on first and second with one out. And the score is 1-1.
Now batting number 2, Jordan Fernandez.
Jordan Fernandez now steps up at the plate. Right fielder for Trinity Baptist College. Last time at the plate. Had a pop fly. The pitch to Jordan Fernandez. Change up. Strike one. Just in the corner of the zone. Runners on second and first. Change up again for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the third. The pitch. Swing and a miss for Jordan Fernandez. That is strike 3 and the strikeout again for Juan Pablo Aurelion.
Now batting number 10, Parker Lafferty.
The center fielder, Parker Lafferty, now steps up at the plate. He also has been on base before, so he had a single in the second inning. Fastball out of the zone, ball 1. As a reminder, Gavin Williams is on second and David Hickey on third. It's the pitch to Parker Lafferty. Fastball for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. Check swing. That does the ball go downstairs? Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Parker Lafferty. It's Juan Pablo Aurelion trying to close out this inning. The pitch again. Strike 2. Runners on second and first as Trinity Baptist College trying to capitalize on this moment. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a sliding catch for Giro Bellatoni as he makes a diving catch from contact hit from Parker Lafferty. As that closes the bottom of the third as the score is still 1-1. We'll be right back. Now batting number 26, Roberto Fernandez, the catcher. He was supposed to hit last inning. And his teammate Daniel Salgado got in a little pickle. Got himself out. Now he rejoins the plate. Seems to be a little discussion between the head coach, Florida National College, and the umpires. As a reminder, this game is a doubleheader, so Trinity Baptist College will face Florida National College right after this game is over. They will be facing again. And then on February 16th, Friday at 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. No, I apologize. On February 16th, Friday, Trinity Baptist College plays here again against Atlantis College. And then again, next day on February 7th, Saturday at 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, a doubleheader against Atlantis College. Please join us then. It'll be right here. It's the first pitch to Jordan Fernandez is a fastball right in his zone for strike one. The pitch again. So that goes right to right field. As Dominic Gattinella makes the easy catch. Dominic Gattinella did come in as a substitute for Jordan Fernandez. Get more word on that as soon as possible. That's a foul ball for number 13, the designated hitter, Matthew Gonzalez. Matthew Gonzalez, last time at the plate, had a ground out. Pitch again. Fastball out of zone for ball one. One ball, one strike, one out, top of the fourth. A power hit down left field. And an easy catch for Grant Williams, and that puts 2 outs at the game. Gavin Williams, I apologize.
Now batting number 9, Eric Rodriguez.
The left fielder, Eric Rodriguez, now joins the plate. Eric Rodriguez had a pop fly last time out. First pitch to him from Jacob Brickman. As it's a foul ball, passes the catcher. One strike. Jacob Brickman having a wonderful time on the mound. So he has 2 strikeouts. Breaking ball out of zone. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike for Jacob Brickman as he's trying to close out this inning once again. Strike 2. Changeup right in the zone. As Eric Rodriguez was stunned by that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fastball hit for Eric Rodriguez, and that goes right to the center fielder, past Seth Reeves, and it goes right to Parker Lafferty. This is a base hit single for Eric Rodriguez. First time at first for him. Now batting number 17, Eduardo Bunce.
Now batting number 17, Eduardo Ponce.
Eduardo Bunce had a strikeout last time against Jacob Brickman. Now he has a runner on first. Fastball just out of the zone for ball one. Two outs, 1 ball, no strikes. Changeup in the zone again for strike 1. One ball, one strike, two outs. Score is 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Wide open. And that puts the pitch count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Jacob Brickman threw a nasty curveball into the zone. Runner on first. The pitch from Jacob Brickman. Swing and a miss again. Another curveball. That closes out the top of the third. That's 3 strikeouts for Jacob Brickman as we return. Bottom of the fourth, the score is 1-1. As number 4, the shortstop Nate Nagris steps up to the plate. If you're a Florida National College listening or watching, you guys play on Tuesday away in West Palm Beach at 11 against Kaiser University, and then on Saturday away again at a doubleheader against Fisher College in Asheville, North Carolina. The first game's at 12, and the game after that 3 o'clock. That's our pop fly from Nate Nagris. The second baseman David Delgado makes the easy catch. First out, bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, number 19, Drew Gifford.
The catcher for Trinity Baptist College steps up to the plate, Drew Gifford. Drew Gifford has already faced Juan Pablo Aurelion at a strikeout. First pitch to him, a heated fastball right into the zone for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Change up out of the zone. Ball 1. As Juan Pablo has joined the game, he has now been very comfortable on the mound. So he does have 3 strikeouts against Trinity Baptist College. His pitch count against Drew Gifford is 1 ball, 1 strike. Change up again, just out of the zone for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Fastball. Roberto Fernandez loses grip of the ball. His pitch count is now 3-1. The windup. The pitch. Just out of the zone for ball 4 as Drew Grifford walks the first. And now, after him, the number 41, Seth Reeves.
Now batting, number 41, Seth Reeves.
So at 3 is the last time at the plate. Did have a pop fly to right side, to right field. Seth Reeves does have a runner on first. Juan Pablo Aurelian tries to get Drew Grifford off at first and pass it to his first baseman teammate Ben Schaefer. Grifford takes a step off the bag. Juan Pablo pitches, and a crushing hit from Seth Reeves right to the right fielder Giro Bellatoni, and that is the first base hit for Seth Reeves, as he had some wonderful power off that hit. Now it seems to be a little discussion
Now
from the
batting, number 3,
umpires.
Graham Gorman.
That's a single base hit for Seth Reeves. Now batting, number 3, Graham Gorman. He's already had a walk and a ground out. As Trinity Baptist had a pinch hitter, as Drew Grifford comes out, and Logan McGann steps up at second base. Logan McGann, a freshman from Odessa, Florida, from Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School, as we got runners on second and first. First pitch to Graham Gorman, ball 1. As a reminder, Seth Reeves is on first, and Logan McGann on second. 1 ball, no strike, 1 out, bottom of the 4th, as the score is 1-1. Seems to be a little discussion of the umpires. Seems like there might have been a little issue on the mound, as now the pitch count is 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch. Strike 1 for Aurelian. Graham Gorman trying to get his teammate Logan McGann to score. Second pitch. Strike 2, as the pitch count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scoring position at second base. The pitch again. Swing and a miss for Graham Gorman. That is his first strikeout of the game and the 4th strikeout for Juan Pablo Aurelian.
Now batting, number 14, Ryan Hawks.
Designated hitter Ryan Ong steps up at the plate. He's been on base before. 0-1 though. He's had a walk and a ground out. So there are 2 outs at the bottom of the 4th. As Juan Pablo Aurelian trying to close out this inning. Florida National College. And a hit passes the third baseman's head, Edward LaPonce, as Logan McGann rounds third and takes home, and Seth Reeves takes second, and an RBI double for Ryan Ong as he puts his team in the lead at 2 runs. And his team on the dugout is going crazy as they just saw their senior have an RBI double for them. As now Trinity Baptist College leads the game at 2 runs and 2-1.
Now batting, number 9, Gavin Williams.
Now batting the left fielder, number 9, Gavin Williams. Gavin Williams has been on base 2 times. He's been up at the plate 2 times. He's had an RBI double and a single. Seems to be a little encouragement to Juan Pablo Aurelian. Now Trinity Baptist College does have two scoring opportunities as Seth Reeves is on third and Ryan Ox on second.
Now batting, number 34, David Hickey.
It seems like they walked Gavin Williams. An intentional walk for Gavin Williams. And now bases are loaded as David Hickey, the number 34, steps up to the plate. First pitch to him, ball one. I think the intent for Florida National College is they're going to try and have David Hickey ground this ball, and they can throw it easy to first or home. Now there is a force out at home. Fastball down the middle for Juan Pablo Aurelian, and that puts 1-1 the pitch count. As Trinity Baptist leads. Seth Reeves on third, Ryan Onks on second, and Gavin Williams on third. The pitch. Is there a pop fly over the heads of the fans? And it hits the bleachers, actually. Luckily, no one was there. No one got hurt. This pitch count is now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded. As David Hickey trying to extend Trinity Baptist College's lead. The pitch from Juan Pablo Aurelian. And a foul ball for David Hickey right to the dugout of Trinity Baptist College. Another foul ball to the right side over the fence. Pitch count is at 1-2 with 2 outs. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. David Hickey at the plate. And a foul ball again for David Hickey. As a reminder, Seth Reeves is on third. Ryan Onks on second. And Gavin Williams on first. As Juan Pablo Aurelian trying to close this inning out. The windup. The pitch. And another foul ball for David Hickey. Pitch count still the same at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. And you guessed it, fans. Another foul ball for David Hickey as that goes over the right field fence. Pitch count is the same at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. And wow, another foul ball for David Hickey. Lost count of how many foul balls. If you don't know, there are bases loaded for Trinity Baptist College. And a swing and a miss for David Hickey as that closes out the 4th inning. Bases were loaded. Trinity Baptist tried to capitalize, but it was unsuccessful. The score is 2-1. Scores 2-1. Top of the fifth. As number 46, Ben Schaefer, steps up to the plate. Ben Schaefer, the first baseman for Florida National College. First pitch to him was a ball. Second pitch to him, foul ball. Strike one. Jacob Brickman having a great time on the mound. Only has 3 strikeouts, but has got the score 1-2. Third pitch, just out of the zone again, but ball 2. If you can't see, Jacob Brickman, every time he pitches, he has a tendency to lose his hat as he puts so much power behind that pitch. Fourth pitch to Ben Schaefer is a strike and a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch again from Jacob Brickman. And a crushing hit down left, right to the center fielder, Parker Laffrey, who makes it the easy pop fly catch. That puts 1 out on the board. And now stepping up to the plate, the shortstop, number 2, Jose Carpena.
Now batting, number 2, Jose Carpena.
Carpena had a strikeout the last time he was at the plate. Trying to put his team closer to the scoreboard. And he had contact off that bat and a foul ball. Passes it over the left field fence. But it's 1 strike on the board for him. The windup from Jacob Brickman. And a hit by pitch as Jose Carpena walks to first.
Now batting, number 26, Jordan Lewis.
Back to the top of the order for National College, Florida National College, as the center fielder, number 23, Jordan Lewis, steps up at the plate. 0-2 at the plate, had a pop fly and a ground out. Runner on first, swing and a miss for Jordan Lewis. As Jacob Brickman, and a nasty curveball outside. Jacob Brickman showing his wide range of pitches for Florida National College. Second pitch to him was a changeup just below the zone for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. The pitch. Ball goes downstairs. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Jacob Brickman. A wild pitch passes the catcher as Jose Carpena takes second from a pitcher's mistake. Pitch count is now 3-1. Jacob Brickman trying to get his team to keep their lead at 2-1. As the pitch count as 3 balls and 1 strike, 1 out. Jordan Lewis at the plate. Strike 2. That's a breaking ball just in the zone. Pitch count is now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second as Jose Carpena did take the base. The windup. The pitch. And a ball 4 for Jacob Brickman. That is his 3rd walk of the game. And that finally puts Jordan Lewis on first. And now the head coach of Trinity Baptist College walks up to the mound. So that might be Jacob Brickman's day. Jacob Brickman had 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. Rickman had a good game. Has kept the score at 2-1. Has put two runners on second and first. And now number 13 for Trinity Baptist College joins the team. As I'm trying to. Colin Sepulveda joins the plate. Colin Sepulveda having a really good season this year. I'm trying to pull up his stats. We'll be right back as the pitcher warms up. Welcome back as the relief pitcher joins the mound for Trinity Baptist College as number 13, Colin Sepulveda, steps up to the mound. Colin Sepulveda, freshman from Ovidio, Florida, from Lake Howell High School. Runners on second and first. Pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and first. The pitch. Daniel Salgado at the plate. He's had a single and a walk. As Jordan Lewis is at first, and so is Jose Carpena. As Salgado shows bunt, and Sepulveda throws him out at first. And that puts 2 outs. Runners did move as Jose Carpena takes third, and Jordan Lewis takes second. Now batting number 7, Jairo Bellatoni.
Now batting number 7, Gino Bellatoni.
Bellatoni has had a pop fly and a walk. Had contact off the bat, as it is a foul ball over the left field fence. But strike 1 on the pitch count. Gino Bellatoni trying to get his teammate Jose Carpena to tie the game and Jordan Lewis to take the lead for Florida National College. Second pitch to him, just out of the zone for ball 1. Runners on third and second with 2 outs, top of the 4th. I apologize, top of the 5th. And a crushing hit to center field as Parker Lafferty picks up the ball as Jordan Lewis rounds third and Jose Carpena scores. Jordan Lewis also scores as Florida National College takes the lead once again as the score is now changed to 3-2. First hit for Colin Sepulveda. First time scoring Jordan Lewis, and also first time scoring Jose Carpena. And that's an RBI single for Gino Bellatoni. Now stepping at the plate, the catcher, number 26, Roberto Fernandez, who has had an RBI single and a pop fly for him. First pitch was a strike. Contact of bat as Drew Gifford looks for the ball and mistimes the catch. Could have closed out the inning. That puts the pitch count at 0-2 as a foul ball from Roberto Fernandez. Gino Bellatoni is on first. Could get himself in a scoring opportunity if he gets on second and extend Florida National College's lead. Roberto Fernandez tries to get himself out of this hole at 0-2. The pitch from Sepulveda out of the zone. Fastball for 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Wind up from Sepulveda. Just out of the corner of the zone for ball 2. Pitch count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scores 3-2. Runner on first with 2 outs. And a hit from Roberto Fernandez as Nate Niguris fumbles the ball as there's an error in the infield play. Roberto Fernandez takes a single error at first. Now batting number 13, the designated hitter, Matthew Gonzalez.
Now batting number 13, Matthew Gonzalez.
Daniel Salgado, no, I apologize. Gino Bellatoni takes second, and Roberto Fernandez takes first from the infield mistake. Matthew Gonzalez steps up to the plate. He's 0-2 at the plate, has had a ground out and a pop fly for him. As Sepulveda pitch goes over the head of Gonzalez. That puts the pitch count at ball 1. Sepulveda trying to get Trinity Baptist College out of this hole. As a foul ball for Matthew Gonzalez. This pitch count is now at 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs, top of the 5th. As Florida National College has scored twice already in this inning, and now have a runner on second in scoring position for Gino Bellatoni. As Matthew Gonzalez is at the plate. The pitch from Sepulveda. And a foul ball. A late swing for Matthew Gonzalez. Seems like Drew Gifford might have taken some hit from the fastball from Colin Sepulveda. Taking a timeout. As the umpire talks to Colin Sepulveda. Just seems to give some time for recovery of Drew Gifford. As reminded, the pitch count is at 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs, top of the 5th. Runners on second and first. Bellatoni on second, and Roberto Fernandez. No, a pinch hitter, a pinch runner for Roberto Fernandez. The hit for Matthew Gonzalez goes to the right field. Dominic Gatinel, who makes the easy catch. That closes the top of the 5th and scores 3-2. Trinity Baptist trying to get their lead back. Bottom of the fifth, as the score has changed 3-2, as Florida National College taking their lead back with 2 runs scored in the top of the fifth. Relief pitcher comes in for Florida National College as number 3, Jace Kirkham, joins the game on the mound. Jace Kirkham, sophomore from Tallahassee, Florida, transferred from Coastal Alabama Community College. Now batting, number 33, right fielder Dominic Gattinella. High substitution for Jordan Fernandez. First time at the plate for today as Dominic Gattinella. Seems to be a little discussion from the umpire. If the umpire looks at his notes, probably the lineups, looks like everything's in normal. And now we can start the bottom of the fifth. First pitch from Jace Kirkham. As a foul ball for Dominic Gattinella down the left field line. Puts him at 1 strike. That's okay. The pitch from Dominic Gattinella is a foul ball. Dominic Gattinella, a freshman from Brooksville, Florida, from Nature Coast High School. His pitch count is 0-2. Ball out of the zone. His pitch count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. No outs. Bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss for Dominic Gattinella. That's the first strikeout for Jace Kirkham.
Now batting, number 10, Parker Lafferty.
Shout out from Juan Pablo Aurelian, who did have 5 strikeouts when he was on the mound for Florida National College. Good game for him. Now Jace Kirkham takes responsibility on the mound. Now stepping up at the plate for Trinity Baptist College is the center fielder, number 10, Parker Lafferty, who has had a single and pop fly for him. First pitch to him is a strike 1. The pitch. Changeup for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. It's the pitch again. Another changeup, but the ball just comes out of the zone. This pitch count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The windup, the pitch. And a ball 2, as the pitch count is now full at 2 balls, at 3 balls and 1 strike. Seems to be a little discussion. And a ball 4 out of the zone as the first walk for Jace Kirkham. And he walks Parker Lafferty.
Now batting, number 4, Nate.
Shortstop number 4, Nate Negris, steps up to the plate. Nate Negris has had 2 pop flies for him. Tough time at the plate. But now he has a runner on first, trying to get him to tie the game. And a hit right to the pitcher. That's an infield error as Jace Kirkham throws it over to second baseman Daniel Silgad. As number 10, Parker Lafferty takes that opportunity to take third. As now we got 2 runners. Runners on first and third. As Nate Negris finally gets himself on the plate. He has a single base hit. Now stepping up, the catcher, number 19, Drew Grifford. One out, bottom of the fifth, as Drew Griffith tries to get his teammates as he shows bunt as Griffith runs and is a foul ball. Just crosses over the right field line. Seems like Parker Lafferty was just about to score for his team. Now the pitch count is at 1 strike. As Drew Griffith trying to get his teammate Parker Lafferty to score, and Nate Naguris to a scoring position. As the pitch again, he shows bunt as Jace Kirkham was undecided to throw whether the first, home, or second, and because he stood still, he left Trinity Baptist College to score as Parker Lafferty is the third person to score for Trinity Baptist College. He scores the game. He ties the game at 3-3. Moves Nate Naguris to a scoring position at second base and moves Drew Griffith to first. Now batting the second baseman, number 41, Seth Reeves. Seth Reeves is 1-2 at the plate. And a foul ball for him past left field fence. Seth Reeves had a pop fly and a single. One ball, one strike. No balls, one strike, one out. And timeout is called for Jace Kirkham. As Nate Naguris takes a massive lead off a second. And Drew Griffith again a massive lead off a first. Swing and a miss for Seth Reeves though. So that puts it at 0-2 the pitch count. Trinity Baptist College trying to take their lead back in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch again from Jace Kirkham. Ball hits downstairs. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes for him. The pitch. Right to the second baseman, Daniel Guy. And that puts 2 outs on the board. But it does move Nate Naguris to third. And it also moves Drew Griffith to second. And now we got a pinch hitter again as Logan McGann takes Drew Griffith's place at second base. Number 3, Graham Gorman now sets up at the plate. First pitch, ball 1 for him. Graham Gorman has been one of the 3 Trinity Baptist athletes to score today. He's walked, ground out, and a strikeout. Second pitch to him is a foul ball. Late swing for him. As Chase Kirkham trying to close this inning out for his team. The pitch. Another late swing and foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Scoring opportunity on third and second for Logan McGann on second and Nate Naguris on third. The pitch. And a pop fly out to center field to Jordan Lewis. That makes the easy catch to close the 5th inning. The score changed twice. It was Florida National College leading, and then Trinity Baptist came up in the bottom of the 5th to tie it. The score is 3-3. We'll be right back. Pitching change for Trinity Baptist College as number 31, Drew Billings, joins the mound. Drew Billings, a sophomore from Cattersville, Georgia, from Southern University. As a diving catch from Seth Reeves, and that puts Eric Rodriguez a pop fly out. Seth Reeves making the defensive play to keep his team in the game at 3-3 and puts one out on the board. Now batting, number 17, Eduardo Bunce. Excuse me, there is a pinch hitter as number 25, Yordango Gonzalez, Jr. from Miami, Florida, from Jackson High School. Transfer from Jamestown Community College. Second pitch from Drew Billing. Change up for strike one. Swing and a miss for Yordango Gonzalez. And a foul ball for Gonzalez. Drew Billing has 2 strikes for Yordango Gonzalez. And contact off the bat. Goes down the left field line. And that's a home run from Yordango Gonzalez over the left field fence as he takes a trip to third and rounds himself to home as he makes a celebration, cheers to his coach, and puts the score at 4-3 as Florida National College retake their lead once again. Score is 4-3. Yordango Gonzalez. Home run for him. First time at the plate. As the the dugout of Florida National College is ecstatic to see their teammate hit a home run.
Now batting, number 55, Jeremy Dela Cruz.
Another substitution. Number 55, Jeremy Dela Cruz steps up to the plate. Jeremy Dela Cruz, Jr. from Plantation, Florida, from Plantation High School and transferred from Thomas College. A foul ball for Dela Cruz. Drew Billing trying to take his opportunity at the mound. Swing and a miss for Dela Cruz. As a fastball for Drew Billing. If viewers at home can't tell, Drew Billing is a right-handed pitcher. And if you know it, he is a submarine pitcher. 2 balls, 1 strike for Dela Cruz. Pitch from Drew Billing. Contact hit right to Seth Reeves, who throws it to his teammate David Hickey to put a ground out at first. That puts 2 outs on the board. Score still 4-3. Twice he's been at the plate. Hit by pitch. Has scored. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew Billing establishing his presence on the mound. As he's trying to close out this top of the 6th. Contact right to David Hickey. And that closes the top of the 6th. Home run from Yordango Gonzalez puts Florida National College in the lead at 4-3. We'll be right back. Relief pitcher number 11, Bastian Hernandez, joins the game. Takes his presence on the mound for Florida National College. Bastian Hernandez, sophomore from Hialeah, Florida, from Elite Squad Academy, and transferred from Ranger Community College. Stepping up at the plate is designated hitter number 14, Ryan Onks, who has had an RBI double for Trinity Baptist College. Now seems to be a discussion between the umpire and the dugout of Trinity Baptist. The score is 4-3. Yadal Gonzalez substitution did hit a home run down left field. Now we get the thumbs up from the umpire as Bastian Hernandez can throw his first pitch to Ryan Onks. The pitch way out of the zone for a wild pitch. That's just a bit outside. Try to hit the corner and miss. That's ball one. The second pitch from Bastian Hernandez. That's a fastball just out of the zone for him. That's 2 balls. Swing and a miss for Ryan Onks as the pitch count is now 2-1. 2-1 the pitch count. Foul ball for Ryan Onks. Pitch count is at 2-2. Ryan Onks 1-2 at the plate. Has walked in the first, ground, and an RBI double. Bastian Hernandez pitch. Change up for strike 3. First strikeout for Ryan Onks. And first strikeout for Bastian Hernandez.
Now batting. Number 9, Gavin Williams.
Summing up at the plate, number 9, Gavin Williams. He's been on base all 3 times. Let's see, an RBI double, single, and walk. And this is going to be a 4th time as that hit passes Jose Carpena at shortstop. And now he takes his presence again on first base. And it's a base hit single for him. And now number 34, David Hickey, can get Gavin Williams to a scoring position. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. The pitch from right. No! As Bastian Hernandez tries to get Gavin Williams at first. And it's a wild throw. Wow, what a run. As Gavin Williams took that wild throw from Bastian Hernandez over to first baseman Ben Schaefer. And that moved Gavin Williams not past second, but to third. As now he has taken his place in a scoring position on third base. Now David Hickey can get a base hit to get Gavin Williams to score and tie the game. Wild pitch for Bastian Hernandez. And a contact off the bat. As Gavin Williams tries to steal first and is called out. What a throw from Jordan Lewis as that closes bottom of the 6th. As Gavin Williams did take his opportunity from third to first, but a wonderful throw from Jordan Lewis to get the out from David Hickey and throw Gavin Williams out at home. The score is 4-3. Top of the 7th coming right up. Top of the 7th, Drew Billings still on the mound. And now stepping up to the plate is the center fielder, number 23, Jordan Lewis, who made the incredible throw to home to get Gavin Williams out. Swing and a miss for him as Drew Billings has 2 strikes on Jordan Lewis. Score still 4-3 as National College still leads. Contact off the hit bat as Nate Negris fumbles the ball. And a wild throw over the head of David Hickey. But Jordan Lewis passes first. And that puts him as his first base hit single for him. And now hitting number 21, Daniel Salgado.
Now hitting number 21, Daniel Salgado.
Daniel Salgado, one of the 4 people to score for Florida National College, as he's had a single walk and a bunt ground out. The pitch from Drew Billings as Jordan Lewis tries to steal second, and Nate Negros loses the ball, but it goes right to Parker Lafferty in center field. As Jordan Lewis stole second, Florida National trying to extend their lead. Drew Billing now has a runner on second. 1 strike against Daniel Salgado. As Florida National's dugout is chanting. And a crushing hit right to left field is fair ball as Jordan Lewis rounds third to go to home. And Daniel Salgado takes the RBI double to extend Florida National's lead. As he calls a timeout to get his equipment on. But the score is now 5-3 with a base hit double from Daniel Salgado right to the left field line. Just inside for a fair ball to put the score at 5-3. That also puts Jordan Lewis to score twice for him. Now at the plate was Gino Bellatoni, who makes another base hit to left field to Gavin Williams. And that scores again for Daniel Salgado as an RBI single for Gino Bellatoni. That's another scored run for Daniel Salgado again. That is his second today. Now the score has changed 6-3. Drew Billing taking a tough time on the mound, but still trying to lead his team out of this inning. His first pitch to number 26, Roberto Fernandez, as a ball 1. As Gino Bellatoni is on first base. No outs. Top of the 7th. And a foul ball for Roberto Fernandez. Roberto Fernandez is 2-3 at the plate, as he had a RBI single, pop fly, and recently had a single error. As the pitch from Drew Billing. Swing and a miss from Roberto Fernandez. That puts 2 strikes for him. No outs. Top of the 7th. Trinity Baptist College trying to keep the score at a bare minimum. As the pitch comes now, 1 ball and 2 strikes with no outs. Just out of the zone for ball 2 as the pitch comes now even. Two balls, 2 strikes for Drew Billings. Pitch. Fastball. Somehow out of the zone. That puts the pitch count at full. At 3 balls and 2 strikes. No outs, top of the 7th, as Florida National has scored twice in this inning, as they have a runner on the first. Wow. And ball 4 for Drew Billings. His first walk for him. Now we got runners on second and first, as Gino Bellatoni is on second and Roberto Fernandez. Now on first.
Now batting, number 13, Matthew Gonzalez.
Now batting number 13, Matthew Gonzalez, the designated hitter, as he's had a ground out, pop fly, and another pop fly. Seems like we have a pinch runner on first. Trying to pull up my stats. Pinch runner is number 6, is Mark Gonzalez, a freshman from Miami, Florida, from G. Holmes Brunduk High School, transfer from Montgomery Community College. As the head coach of Trinity Baptist College walks up to the mound, it seems like Drew Billings' day on the mound might be over. Drew Billing did well on the mound for the circumstances he was dealt with. Score was 6-3 for him. Now it seems like there might be a new pitcher. And again, another number 6 joins the game. Andrew Moeller is going to pitch for Trinity Baptist College. Andrew Moeller, freshman from Dade City, Florida, was from Pasco High School. We'll be right back after this break. Now stepping up to the plate, number 13, Matthew Gonzalez, trying to extend Florida National's lead. As Andrew Moeller takes his presence on the mound, as he got runner on second and first. As Gino Bellatoni is on first. And Ismar Gonzalez on first. I apologize. Matthew Gonzalez on second, and Ismar Gonzalez on first. Pitch count is 1-1 from as Matthew Gonzalez at the plate. Contact. Right to Nate Naguris. Throws it to second. Throws it to first. That puts 2 outs on the board. Excuse me, it was 1 out as Nate Naguris threw it to Seth Reeves on second and a late throw to David Hickey at first. as Matthew Gonzalez stays on first. Now hitting number 29, Daniel Reyes Jr. from Miami, Florida, from Immaculate La Salle High School, transferred from Montgomery Community College. So we got runners on third and first. And a bunt is shown as Andrew Muller throws to the first and gets the easy out to put 2 outs. Does put a score as Gino Bellatoni scores for Florida National. That puts their score at 7-3 with a 4-run lead for them as they got runners on second.
Now batting, number 25, your Daniel Gonzalez.
Yordango Gonzalez at the plate. Foul ball for him, left field line. Top of the 7th, 7-3 with 2 outs. Runners on second as Trinity Baptist trying to close this inning out to get themselves back onto the plate. As Andrew Moeller calls a timeout. Now reestablish his position. Andrew Muller winds up for the pitch. Check swing. Ball 2. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs for your Dago Gonzalez. The pitch. Change up. Just out of the zone for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Foul ball for Hidalgo Gonzalez. Again, shout out for Hidalgo Gonzalez. Last time he was at the plate, he scored a crushing home run down left field over the fence to put his team at a 1-run lead. And then Florida National took that lead and extended it 3 more runs in this inning to put them at 7-3. Pitch count now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes as Andrew Moeller trying to close this inning out. The pitch to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss for Hidalgo Gonzalez. That closes out the inning as Andrew Moeller gets his first strikeout of the game. The score is 7-3. Trinity Baptist trying to get their lead back. Bottom of the 7th, score 7-3. Trinity Baptist trying to take their lead back. Substitution on the mound as number 14, Brock Lambert, joins the mound. As number 33, Dominic Gattinella, steps up at the plate. Brock Lambert, Jr. from Shreveport, Los Angeles, transferred from Beno Community College. As Dominic Gattinella beats the throw and has a single for him. Now batting the center fielder, number 10, Parker Laffrey.
Parker Lafferty.
Parker Laffrey has had a single, pop fly, and a walk, and has scored as well. Pass ball just downstairs. Ball 1. Brock Lambert. Brock Lambert seeing this inning out to close the game. Check swing. Call is a strike as the swing goes over the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Bottom of the 7th. The pitch from Lambert. Swing and a miss. Parker Laffrey. That puts the pitch count at 1-2. One ball, 2 strike, no outs. Runner on first. And a ground out double. And a double play. A double play was made. As Parker Laffrey hit it to the shortstop, threw it to the second baseman, and threw it to number 25, Yordago Gonzalez on first, to put 2 outs on the board and get rid of all those runners. Now batting number 4, Nate Nagurus. Nagurus has had 2 pop flies and a single. First pitch was a ball. Now the second pitch. Fastball just gets out of the zone with ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Contact off the bat from Nagurus as the players fumble the ball and lose it. And Nate Nagurus takes the easy single error. Now batting number 20, Jack Musgrave.
Batting number 20, Jack Musgrave.
Jack Musgrave, freshman from Leesburg, Florida, transferred from Lake Somerset State College. 2 outs, runner on first. Ball gets in out of the zone. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Check swing, strike 1. Bat didn't go over the plate, but the pitch did. As a reminder, this is a doubleheader game. There will be a game right after this, so don't go anywhere. It will be on a different feed, so you will have to close this YouTube feed and go to the next one that will be upcoming. It should show right away. Pitch count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss for Jack Musgrave. That puts him at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brock Lambert has 2 strikes on Musgrave. Close the game. 1 more strike. Contact with the bat as Musgrave pops, flies it right to the shortstop. And an easy catch from Jose Carpena as that closes the first game. The game ends 7-3 as Florida National College wins as Jordan Lewis has had a walk and a single, scored twice. Daniel Salgado scored twice as well. And a shout out for Yordaco Gonzalez, who had the home run to really put the game to bed. And Jose Carpena closed out the inning. Shout out also to Jacob Brickman, who had 3 strikeouts for Trinity Baptist College. And Juan Pablo Aurelian for Florida National College. The game is 7-3. We'll be right back. There will be a feed right after this. Thank you.